Basically, the shower is going to be done so well that you could take a shower in it without the tile on it and it still wouldn't leak. That's the right way to do it. You don't count on the tile being your waterproofer, you count on what's behind it being waterproof. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
Laying out the beams and so forth?
Yeah, that's all done. We're running beadboard upstairs right now.
Well, let's see what you're doing. So we're back on the seal project. We're going to see some of the cool things being done. Pocket door. Right here in the bathroom we can see the subway.
So pretty.
The longer subway tile now. And the porcelain tile with the infused pattern on it. Really nice detail on here. Take a look at this. Look at that pattern. That is stunning to the eyes, isn't it? It'll be a little easier in the eyes when the grout is in there. But that is a cool pattern. So we're putting a beadboard look ceiling, which will look awesome. Right now it's just big panels, but it'll look great because we're going to put beams over all the seams, so you will see the beadboard effect as if it's unbroken. Breaking it up into a beam, this is a very cost-effective way to get a beadboard ceiling without having to buy all the individual boards. In some cases that's the only way to go, but in this case we had the option. You feel the breeze coming in?
Mm-hmm.
From
Blowing the dust.
Yeah, blowing. We're getting it, the dust out of here too. The nice pellet windows, the double hung. So you can open just the top if you just want a little breeze in the top and you don't want the bottom open. Really beautiful wood windows that match the period that this home was built in. So this is the early 1920s this home was built. What are you guys working on now? Trimming the beam? Oh, the ceiling?
Running the ceiling right now. Beadboard.
All right, you want to move him? Let's get that hose out of there and we'll be able to move you.
All right.
You want to come back some?
That's a good spot from here.
That's even better. That'll keep it cool in here. It was getting warm today, huh?
Yes, sir. It's a nice breeze, nice wind.
You can see how you've sanded the edges down to make it flush. Are y'all doing that as you go?
Yes, sir.
That is really, really sharp. I really love the feel that creates. Now, of course, right now you can see the difference in the colors, but once it's all painted, when the painters come in here, all of this lines up perfectly. Good job. Because no matter what you do after it's painted, if it isn't flush, you're going to feel it. You're going to see the edges. Like you can't catch anything with your finger right now. That type of attention to detail starts at this stage. Now all of this was pre-finished so that it saves a lot of time in prep work. But nevertheless, just because it was pre-finished doesn't mean we don't want to do some sanding. This is called fine-tuning attention to detail right here. So you can have all this done, you can have it all ready, you can get everything prepped for it, but it's still going to need that fine-tuning. And the installation, and having somebody who's versatile like Caleb and Alvin here, who can not only install, but check it out and see that it is actually matching up and taking a sander to it. You're using a random orbit sander?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Exactly what the job called for. And then how this pattern right here is going to line up perfectly. So you could put little pieces in here and that would seem to be okay, but it's got to be perfectly straight because when that tile pattern comes up against it. And you also see here the waterproofing. The red guard that is taking care of all of the joints with that. Basically the shower is going to be done so well that you could take a shower in it without the tile on it and it still wouldn't leak. That's the right way to do it. You don't count on the tile being your waterproofer, you count on what's behind it being waterproof. And then if you look down inside, you see the shower pan. The blue PVC shower pan is seamless. And that prevents any water from going back up into the wall or behind it. Again, again, attention to detail is what matters in this. Otherwise, you've got a huge warranty issue, years, and it can be as many as 5 to 7 years later. It was the early 1930s this home was built in, and what a project. Eventually, even the front porches, everything's going to be redone. But we've got grass cloth, we've got wonderful paint color selections working with the client on. They've got really good taste. And what a privilege it is to be working on a home that's right on the verge of the historic area. But everything is period true, and kind of like they say, matching numbers on everything. A true historic restoration of a 1930s home. And I look forward to showing you the final results in the next couple of videos that we do. I think you'll really enjoy it.